Good morning. Joy Capozzi here with Bible Thought for today, April 8th, from Luke 24, verses 14 to 17. And behold, two of them went that same day to a village called Emmaus, which was from Jerusalem about 80 furlongs, or about 7 miles. And they talked together of all these things which had happened. And it came to pass that while they communed together and reasoned, Jesus himself drew near and went with them. But their eyes were holden that they should not know him. And he said to them, What manner of communications are these that ye have with one another as ye walk and are sad? Clearly, Jesus was having some fun with his disciples following his resurrection. In these verses, two of them were walking back home to Emmaus, which was about a 7-mile walk from Jerusalem, after a strange day of hearing that Jesus was alive again. Jesus catches up with them as they walk and either disguises himself so they do not recognize him, or they were just so grief-stricken that they could not see that it was Jesus walking with them. He asked them why they were so sad, and they told him all about his crucifixion and how they had believed he was the Messiah that should redeem Israel, and that today the women said that they had seen him and that he was alive. I'm not sure how Jesus managed to not burst out laughing, but he kindly and meticulously pointed out to them all of the Old Testament prophecies about himself that he had fulfilled. And as they neared their destination, Jesus was just going to walk on, but they constrained him to come in and break bread with them. As they sat down together and asked him to give thanks, and he began to break the bread and give thanks, suddenly their recognition kicked in. They had seen him do that many times before. And as soon as they recognized him, he disappeared from their sight. So they ran all the way back to Jerusalem to the rest of the disciples to tell them what had happened. And while they were telling them, lo and behold, Jesus himself shows up and scares the living daylights out of all of them. He definitely was having some fun with them. So after calming them down, it says, Then opened he their understanding, that they might understand the scriptures. Wouldn't we all love to have been in that Bible study? Jesus loved his disciples and wanted them to understand how what had transpired in the last week was not a horrible mistake, but a long thought out fulfillment. He was the Lamb slain from the foundation of the world. Even when we don't perceive or understand our circumstances, we can be sure that Jesus knows and cares. Rest in that knowledge today. Have a wonderful day and spread the word.